You and I believe that when ukifika, you stop eating vegetables or the traditional foods, nduma and all those things, and you start eating meat. And that's because why...
Watajuaje? Hi, and welcome to a conversation you seem to be having with me, but not the way I want you to have it with me. I am at the offices of the World Animal Protection Organization, and I'm here to convince you to join me in my campaign over the next 3 months, and I'm hoping it will be a lifetime commitment to eat less meat. The person joining me to demystify myths and help you to uvuke sakafu is Dr. Yamo. Dr. Yamo, what is your title?
My title is a long title. Maybe let me use the shorter version. The Farming Campaigns Manager.
Oh, is that who you are?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to start with how my life has been since we launched. We had a wonderful evening. We sent out an invitation that says, come to dinner, #eatlessmeat, and they came. And we had a wonderful time. Ngoja ninge kwa mtandao. Wa?
Hiyo ni ile yenye Kenyans on Twitter.
Kenyans on Facebook, sijaingia Twitter,
Facebook.
Watanirarua. Because, first and foremost, have we said people should not eat meat?
Nope.
No, thank you. We've said eat
less meat.
What does that mean?
Essentially, we are saying, in a nutshell, we are just saying that the quantity of meat that you're eating would be nice if you reduced it.
Yes.
Or decide 1 or 2 days when you do not eat meat at all.
And this is something I said. You can pick a day in the week, a week in the month, a week in the year, a day in the year even. But by the way, we are not at hatuna bikwazo.
Yeah.
We're just saying eat less.
Yeah.
So if you normally eat 3 Thomas sausages, what do we want?
1.5.
You know? If you normally have 3 pieces of chicken, a drumstick, a breast, and a leg,
maybe it's 2 or 1.
Or 1, right?
Yeah.
If you're normally doing a nice big plate of mutton biryani that has 10 pieces, eat less.
Yeah.
5 pieces.
4.
4. 3.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
In my case, my commitment is to pick a day in the week, and it's 2 days, Monday and Thursday, where I eat actually less meat than I would across the week. So they are my no meat days. But that's just me. Lakini, nimeshambuliwa. And you're telling me, out when nishambua are not Kenyans. What are they?
I think we also need to make a distinction because I hear where you're coming from. Mimi hata nilifukuzwa from my class WhatsApp group, the vet class that I belong to. Wakasema ninaenda contrary to the expectation of a good veterinarian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in fact, my association is even debating whether I should still be a honorary member.
After this interview, I think you'll be blocked.
Yep, but it's something that we need to do, Caroline, because there are 3 things that we're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking at the life of the animal that you're consuming. We're looking at, is that animal really having a good life? Because if it doesn't have a good life during its production period, you and I end up with poor quality meat.
This is true.
Yeah? We also end up with meat that gives us challenges. And I also want to be very specific because one of the reasons why I've been kicked out by my profession is that they feel that you're talking about meat, and meat in Kenya is synonymous to beef.
Or kambuzi.
But we are talking about intensive livestock produced products, which globally is predominantly chicken and pigs, the most consumed animals.
Did you know that? Predominantly chickens and pigs. They are the most consumed animals. He will come to facts and figures a bit later. But there's something you said to me that made me realize actually the pushback I'm getting is from those other people. There's a difference between Nairobians and Kenyans.
Yeah, Nairobians or urbanites. I want to call them urbanites because urbanization is taking a grip in this country. Yeah? When we changed the constitution in 2010, we created 40 governments. 47 governments.
47
actually 48. Yes. 47 local ones and 1 national one. That then has driven counties to start urbanization processes. There are counties where there were no headquarters.
Yes.
And now they're building and converting into headquarters.
Yes.
Those of us who used to work in Nairobi are now moving back into the village or into the county headquarters. And essentially, that urbanization is what is driving meat consumption. Because you and I believe that when ukifika,
Ukiomoka.
you stop eating vegetables or the traditional foods, nduma and all those things, and you start eating meat. And that's
Because
why
watajuaje?
that you've reached. And that's why in urban centers, you then see this influx of fast food restaurants. Go anywhere. Go into any county headquarters. The ones that have really reached, you find the fast food restaurants. You know them, the big brands. You find the big supermarkets.
And
are all there.
actually, what they are serving predominantly is chicken.
Chicken.
Yes.
Yeah, because what they've even realized, and I think COVID also helped to drive this agenda.
Yes.
They've even realized that you don't need to cook it for yourself.
Yes.
These days, you can go to your supermarket, and what do you find?
You find ready-made meals.
Exactly.
Unachukua container, unajaza, it is weighed,
And
unaenda zako.
yeah, even lunchtime, just
Yes.
walk down to the supermarket. And that's what we are saying. Our culture is changing.
Yes.
Our diet is changing. We are ceasing to eat the traditional foods that we ate, which were very good quality foods.
Yes.
That's why in 2-3 generations ago, non-communicable diseases, your heart attacks,
Yes.
lifestyle diseases were not an
Unheard
issue.
of.
Yeah, so that's one bit of it. Yeah, and that's why we are saying it's critical and important to look at what you are consuming, because it also got aspects of public health.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the animal was not handled properly, and there are things that we do to mask that poor production system, we end up with residues in meat
That
or
end up
milk that ends up
in us.
in you, which then leads to diseases, which leads to things like antimicrobial resistance, which leads to things like pandemics. In fact, did you know that when the pandemic started, the COVID pandemic,
Yes.
UNEP, which is an environmental organization
Yes.
in ILRI, International Livestock Research Institute, looked at the diseases, the pandemics we've had from 1940. And what came out was that 50% of those pandemics came from production system. And that's why, as an organization, we're saying, let's look at how we are producing animals.
And,
Let's look at
yes.
what is coming from that production system, because it has impacts.
And that really is at the heart of this campaign.
Yeah.
Eat Less Meat is not about denying you what you love.
Yeah.
Eat Less Meat is so that we can have a really robust conversation and also look at how we produce this meat.
Yeah.
Predominantly chicken and pigs.
The intensively farmed animals.
Intensively farmed
Exactly.
animals.
Yeah.
I know when people hear meat, the first thing that goes to their mind is ng'ombe kidogo.
Yeah.
And since we live in a world of weka mugu, kuna mukono,
Yeah.
fanya nusu boil, na ingine dry fry. That's how we talk.
Yeah.
But really what you are looking at is truly what has come with urbanization.
Exactly.
Yes, there
Yeah.
isn't, I don't believe, especially in Nairobi, urbanites, I don't think you can drive 10 minutes without seeing a place where you can grab a quick chicken.
Exactly.
Somewhere.
Yeah. And,
Yes.
and that's what you're saying. That's what we need to be. And in fact, I'm happy you said it. It's about starting a conversation.
Yes.
Because globally, we are saying, if we do not have this conversation, especially from an African perspective, we'll end up with a lot of challenges. We'll end up with public health challenges. We'll end up with environmental challenges. The intensification of production system is leading to climate change, greenhouse gases. So it's a conversation we need to have so that we make rational decisions that then drive our diets and then saves the planet.
Okay.
For that matter.
You know, this morning, and this is Thursday morning, so my days are Monday and Thursday. And I think you should have asked me why I chose those 2 days.
I'm curious.
So I feel,
Yeah.
and this is, I'm making a conscious health decision here.
Okay.
I feel that the weekends can be heavily meat-led.
Yeah.
So Monday is a good day for me to let the system relax.
Yep.
Okay. Thursday, we're all gearing up to the same weekend, you know.
Kapsa, yeah.
So I would also like to give my system a minute. But it's about eating less.
Yep.
I mean, very much. I'm a 2 meals a day person.
Okay.
And you know, that's my less for the week. I mean, surely out of 7 days a week, only 2. Only 2.
Yep.
but I've met my threshold for less.
Eating less, yeah.
Nobody has said musikule nyama, mumeambiwa mpunguze nyama.
Yep.
And it's so important, and it's important that now we are at the cracks of the issue, because I saw you lean in when he said it's how we produce this meat that is the issue. Yep. So when we come back, Dr. Ayamo is going to take over. I'm going to sit back and have my coffee because now he's going to tell you, number one, why you should put him back in the WhatsApp group. And number two, why you should pay attention to the quality and the quality of the meat you're eating. And how it is actually been produced. It's been produced.
Exactly.
So I think I have satisfied you. Please comment away. But remember, the campaign is Eat Less Meat. I still want you to pledge. So I'm putting the link here for the pledge. I want you to get the surprise that comes with the pledge. And after that, I want you to tell me, have I convinced you? There's a lady. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to find your comment because it is important that I mention it. It's Thursday and woo! I'm already at almost 70 comments. There's a lady who said, Caroline, Skiza. She calls herself the Brown. She says, I'm going to die on this hill. If I'm eating less meat, it's because I'm broke, not because I want to live longer. I hope I have convinced you, so I'll be looking out for your comments, okay? Once again, the hashtag is Eat Less Meat, and yes, I'm taking this conversation to Twitter. Kujeni, niko na nyinyi pole pole.